Hey, good morning, my fire signs. Aries, Sagittarius, and of course, Leo. This is the reading for the month of August for all my Leos. It's a very special time because I'm also Leo. I was hoping to do this reading outside today, but it's so hot, I was afraid my cards would catch on fire. But this is straight up, so let's get moving. We're going to start out with the energy that's coming in for the month. And we're using our Moonology cards. Let's see what we got going here. Your dreams need a practical plan. This is the full moon in Taurus. Okay, so for the month of August, if you got some wishes, some dreams, some hopes, start putting a plan together. And you can manifest them to come true for you. Make things happen. Leo, you are a very dynamic person, so you can totally make things happen for yourself. All right, let's move into, this is the house for interpersonal relationships, your family, your friends. Let's see what's going on for you for the month of August. Our fire signs. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, hate to say this, but you know, the Queen of Swords in reverse, she tends to be a little bit of a gossiper. By the way, I'm not referring to female, male. Sorry, I got to use those pronouns. Sometimes I just forget to say they. But we're talking about energies, you know, the energy around you in regards to individuals for this month. Might be a little bit of gossipy, a little bit of verbal drama. Messages might be coming your way that might not be so pleasant to hear. People who you normally seek out advice, they tend to be a little bit short or maybe give some bad advice, you know, or guidance. So just be mindful, be wary. If you are in a relationship, just be careful, you know, you might get into some verbal disputes. I always believe with tarot, you're forewarned, forearmed. So if you kind of see that happening, catch yourself, take a break and pull back before those things get even bigger. But, you know, watch out for that sharp tongue, you know, that biting tongue. It could also be you know, my fire signs, because sometimes, you know, we burn passionate and something might trigger you and you might be the one with that sharp tongue and that criticism and that nasty mouth. So watch your mouth, you know, it's a two-way street, okay? So this is the Queen of Swords, okay? Affects your communication, your thought process. Keep that in mind. Let's take a look at your house of career, school, monies, finances. Let's see what's happening there for the month of August. Wow. The Hierophant in reverse. Okay, we get a lot of reversals so far. All right, the Hierophant is usually a card of tradition. For some people, it's a card of, you know, spirituality, religion, things like that. But it's also mainly a card of, you know, tradition and organizations, things like that. When it's in reverse, it's basically telling us that things aren't so structured. Things are more, you know, a little bit of a rebel from traditions, norms, culture, a little bit more out of the mainstream. So if we're talking about monies and, you know, things like that, a couple of things. One is look out for money, finances that are coming from sources that you normally would not think you would get money. It could be like a simple scratch off, you know, it's like, whoa, found a scratch off, made some money. Or it could be maybe some money that was owed to you that's coming your way. You weren't even thinking about it or planning about it, you know. The other thing too is for job and things like that, you might get an offer or a position or, you know, a raise out of the norm, not something you would think about, you know. Maybe you're going to run into someone and they're going to say, oh, by the way, you know what? A friend of mine has an opening. You want it? You know, so it's basically when we're looking at finances, things like that, jobs, possibilities, it's going to come out of the norm, out of your traditional thing. You know, you're out of, if I'm thinking about careers, traditionally, I would think about, and you're looking for a job, I would think about like going to Ideal or Monster or some kind of, you know, place that people normally go for a job. So if that's the case, this is complete opposite. This is like something out of that. This is like, you know, word of mouth from someone, or you just happen to see it, a wine ad on a storefront, you know, just something out of the blue. And the same with monies, man. With monies, it's going to come out of the blue. It's not going to come from, you know, your traditional paycheck or, you know, your bank account or something, you know. So it's even though it's reversed, please understand, for people who don't do readings, reversals are not necessarily negative or harmful. Especially for the Hierophant. It just means it's out of the norm, out of traditions, things like that. All right. Let's take a look at some of the challenges that you fire signs are going to have during the month of August. I apologize. I'm kind of getting over a little bit of a cold, and I literally woke up a half hour ago. Still haven't had my coffee, but I felt I needed to do this morning. All right, let's do your challenges. The Queen of Pentacles is your challenge. This is usually an amazing card. She's a very loving, caring mother figure. Once again, it's an energy, doesn't necessarily mean it's a gender. A nurturing kind of person. This is the kind of person that knows how to maintain a household or resources or things of that nature. So why is this a challenge? It's a challenge because sometimes you, and I'm using you because this is a reading for you guys, you really give of yourself. You're the one that's always like stepping up, showing up to do for others, to make sure things are done. You're the organizer. You're the one that's always putting yourself out there first. You know, you're the caretaker, and it's a challenge for you because a couple of ways. Okay, this can either fold. You either having a challenge, stepping up for the month of August, like you're just over it, and you don't have the energy to kind of be this nurturing, organizing person, or it's a challenge because you tend to give too much of yourself, and you're the one, you're tired of always being the one in control. You're the one that's always putting things together. You're the one that's always taking care of things in the house or your resources for others. You're the one that's, did I say you're the one that's always stepping up? Yeah. And it's a challenge because you're tired of that. You're like, wow, enough is enough, you know? And I get it. You're coming to the end of your birthday cycle for Leos and for fire signs, because whenever we do anything, we do it with such passion. And unfortunately, when you do something with such passions, you tend to burn out quickly. So yeah, so that's a challenge, all right? Queen of Pentacles, it's a challenge for you. You can see it in two ways. And let's do your strength card. Oh, sorry, gotta pick up. Talk about a jumper. This one really jumped. Wow. Okay. We got the King of Cups. That's your strength. King of Cups. All right, two ways. Jesus. I'm sorry, guys. All these cards are jumping out of my hand. So, didn't realize. I'm going to read them both since they really wanted to say something. So we have the King of Cups and Justice. Why is this a strength? It's a strength because for the month of August, you're going to find that you really need to put your emotions out there. You're the one that's kind of like the mediator in a sense. You're the one that people are coming to you for emotional support, guidance. And they do that because that is one of your strengths. Okay? You are a very caring, loving person, normally, right? It's a strength because you are, because with justice and this and that, you're going to come into a situation, like I said, people recognizing you in that, and you have the ability, and you will have the ability to really be there for others, but in a balanced way, okay? In a balanced way. Like I said earlier, Leo, not just Leos, but all fire signs tend to really, when they do something, they do it with a lot of passion, and it tends to burn them out in a way. So with the Justice card, it's going to help you to really be there for other people emotionally, but in a balanced way where you still have your boundaries and you're still holding some energy from yourself and you're not burning yourself out in doing it. Also, it's going to be a month where, sorry, I apologize. Like I said, I'm still getting over a cold. It's going to be a where you're going to be the mediator. You're going to come into situations where there's going to be some inequities or some challenges of, beliefs or emotions or whatever. And you're the one that's going to be able to come in and basically help people to see both sides and maybe negotiate some kind of agreement or de-escalate some kind of situation. Justice card tends to also be a card of, for me, karma. So emotionally, you're going to get some karma points back. So if there was some harm done emotionally to you, you're going to be able to, there's going to be some reconciliation with that as well. Okay? So, a lot of strengths there. It's going to be a good month for you. You're really going to be able to be there for yourself and others, emotionally caring, loving, in a very creative way as well. So, yeah, a lot of strengths for you. I wonder, the universe really jumped at that. Sometimes, and these are, like I said in my other videos, these are real quick, superficial readings. I usually like to journal these and then come back to it, because for the universe to jump those two cards, it's really trying to tell us something. And there's got to be more to those two cards in regards to strengths for the month of August than's coming to me right now. And maybe in a day or two, when I reflect back on it, I'm going to get a deeper meaning. So feel free for you to meditate on those two cards as a strength and leave your comments below. All right. Okay, your last card here is your message from Spirit Guide. Once again, we're going to go to our Oracle cards. And then I want to share something with you guys that's kind of blowing my mind. I don't know if you picked up on it already. Okay. Cardinal Moon. Be bold and make the first move. Okay? That's your message from Spirit. So for August, Leo month, August, fire month, for all my Sagittarius, Aries, Leos, you're already bold people. We already come out there, we shine. People see us coming. That's part of our personalities. So keep it up. Be bold, make the first move. Whether it's work, whether it's love, whether it's career, well, that's kind of like work, right? But anything you do, this is the month for you to kind of really be confident, be bold, make that move, all right? And know that spirit has got your back. Your spirit guides are there for you. Your ancestors are going to be there for you. They really got your back. All right, so before I end this video, I just want to pull something out for you. I don't know if you noticed it as I was doing, but we got some powerful cards. First of all, we came up with 2 trump cards, okay? Now, this is a 6 placement spread. 2 of them are oracle cards, so it's really 4. Yeah, so I want to check it out. We have 2 trump cards, and then look at all these court cards. We came up with a lot of court cards. That says a lot. So with the court cards, I just want you to know that means it's going to be a lot more interaction or energy with others, all right? Individuals, people. So because that's usually when I see court cards, I just think of energy from people. So you're going to get a lot more interactions and energy from people in dealing with these issues. All right, guys. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. If you've been here before, you know what to do. Hit the like button. Leave your comments, especially if it has something to do with the reading. I was talking to another fire. Jesus. Oh, God, now I don't remember. Yeah, I think she's a fire sign for last month, and there was some prediction about, fire sign, because there was a kind of a prediction about monies coming in, and she said, it's the end of the month, no monies came in. Oh, I don't know what to tell you about that. I mean, you know, I know for me as a fire sign, I was telling her, yeah, I got some monies. Monies came in for me. I got a rebate check for $50, and then I got some other monies. So this is, like I said, these are general readings, so they're very individualized. And the things in tarot readings are not set in stone. Things that we do on a daily basis can actually change the course of action. So that's it, all right? But, you know, I do wish everybody gets some money in, no matter what sign you are. All right, peace. Talk to you next month.
Like, comment, and subscribe.